Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is my review for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. The movie, of course, not the video game. So, dear viewer, if you don't mind, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 opened this very day and is a sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which in its turn is a sequel to Sonic the Hedgehog. Makes perfect sense. And this review, like Sonic's companion Tails, is going to be short but sweet. I absolutely loved the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie when it released a few years ago, and I think Sonic the Hedgehog 2 improved upon it in almost every single conceivable way. So, how is Sonic 3? Well, first of all, let's discuss the story. In this movie, Sonic goes up against Shadow the Hedgehog, who has just been released from a 50-year coma, imprisonment. Basically, Shadow has a very tragic backstory and he's out for revenge. So it's up to Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and yes, maybe even Dr. Robotnik himself to put a stop to Shadow's nefarious plan. And that's all I'm going to say about the story without spoiling it for you, dear viewers, but let me just say it was absolutely fantastic. Particularly for the last 30 or so minutes of the film when I simply did not stop crying. I haven't cried this much in the cinema since that time I accidentally spilled my Coca-Cola over the professional wrestler that happened to be sitting in front of me. I needed a lot of stitches after that particular intimate encounter, but we're not here to discuss that. We are here to discuss Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and how fantastic it is. The humor, the feels. Shadow is a character wonderfully voiced by Keanu Reeves. Idris Elba, once again proving that he is the perfect voice for Knuckles. Ben Schwartz, absolutely fantastic Sonic. And of course, Jim Carrey. I mean, what else can I say other than Jim Carrey? Absolutely wonderful, loved his work all the way back when he was doing things like The Mask and Ace Ventura, and even in his 60s now. I think he's in his 60s. I'm sure he's in his... I know he's definitely older than me, but a lot of people are older than me. But let's just say Jim Carrey hasn't lost any of that talent. There's lots of fan service moments as well for those of us who are video game fanatics, so you can have a lot of fun looking out for them. This movie has plenty of them, particularly if you played a lot of the Sonic the Hedgehog games and Shadow's spin-off game in particular. This is an absolutely perfect video game movie, and I have absolutely no hesitation in awarding this movie a 10 out of 10. So much so that it's my favorite movie of the year. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my very short but very sweet review for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming.